one of our work is Dusan. Let me just give him a small chance to introduce himself. So, Dusan, just let us know where you're from, how did you come to Union, or why did you decide to come to Union, what year are you, and what's your major? Just go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm Dusan Djordjevic. I'm a junior. I'm a nursing major. I'm also a basketball player. So I decided to come to Union. So I was playing a tournament in high school in South Carolina, and a coach from Union saw me there. He offered me to come on a visit. I visited Union, and then he offered me a scholarship. And I thought that Union would be a perfect fit for me, so I decided to come here and try it out. So
yeah. So you were in high school already?
Yeah, I came here as a senior in high school. So I graduated from high school in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and then this is my 4th year in the States, 3rd year at Union. So
where were you before that?
So I was in Serbia. I'm from Serbia, and back home, I was in a high medical school, and that's why I chose nursing, because I have some medical background. So
Union has a good nursing school.
very true.
Yeah. All right. I will start off again with the questions that you guys have asked us over Instagram. I will link up the Instagram in the description box below, so you should not miss any of our posts regarding stuff like this if you want to influence what questions we ask during the podcast. So without further ado, the first question is, what is the main difference in basketball between Serbia and America or Union?
Okay, so I would say the main difference would be the quickness, like how fast the game is played here and back home. Like back home, the game is way slower. We have a lot of like plays and a lot of actions. While here, the game is based on like athleticism. Like it's very quick. It's one-on-one game, and if you're not athletically prepared, it's gonna be tough. So that was for me the main difference. So I had to work on that aspect of my game, just getting stronger to be able to adapt. An American style of basketball.
So it's just way faster.
Way faster, way more physical type of game. So that would be the main difference.
It's the same thing with soccer at Union as well. It's probably not too much faster, but definitely more physical. All right, then another question we have already regarding basketball again, and we can go in further depth with that one. How is the atmosphere at basketball games from you, like from the point of view of the player? And how does the crowd, when you see like a lot of people from Union like cheering you up, like what does it do with you? Does it motivate you or does it make you nervous?
Okay, so let's start with the fans, the crew. So I feel like I wish that more people at Union would be interested in watching sport in general. Like I wish there was more people watching basketball, soccer in your case, or other sports at Union, because I feel like it's as a basketball player, we feel like more encouraged when we see a lot of fans on the stands and stuff. But I would say it makes me I feel like it makes me feel like encouraged, and like it boosts my confidence when you hear someone yell or scream your name when you make a 3-point shot, or when you make a good move. It just boosts your confidence, and you just play better.
So you definitely say it helps.
It definitely does help.
So there we go. People from Union, just go to all of the athletic games. It's a good atmosphere as well. I've been there a lot of times. It's good, especially if you guys win. It's pretty fun. I can say that. All right, going on with the next question. So you've mentioned that the game over here is way more physical and way faster than it is back home. So how has working out made a difference for you, like in that aspect as like player and also as a like normal student?
Okay, well, let's start working out as a player. I feel like working out in the weight room, lifting weights is the one of the main components of being an athlete in general. So it's just working on like mobility, strength, like stretching and all that. Eventually you'll start seeing difference on the court too. Like you'll see that you're getting stronger than other dudes, and like you can use that physicality in your own advance, and it can be very beneficial for your game. But working out as a student, I would say sometimes when I have like long days, you know, nursing school, clinical days, just going to the gym, like kind of escaping reality and you know
Yeah.
focusing on the workout, it just helps a lot. You know, like use that all that negative energy, you know, that you know using it for a workout, it can be very beneficial. And you know, the feeling after a good workout, it's you know priceless.
Yeah, yeah. So you said it's a good like for a student and for other students maybe as well. Like if you have like done a lot of studying
Yeah.
or like stuff.
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, I feel like there's some studies that proved and that shown that just you know doing some light cardio or you know light physical activity can help you you know
Yeah.
memorize things better and you know help with studying in general.
Yeah. I mean, it also helps with distracting.
That's very true.
Yeah. All right. Now, closely related to that, you said working out as an athlete and as a student had a big impact. So, what does your regular like routine look like? Like, what do you focus on?
So right now, you like mean like basketball workouts or
Yeah, like
like
what
lifting weights? Like what?
You can continue like you can do both. I
Well-
know that for basketball you probably do a lot of
Yeah.
chest work
Yeah.
and like shoulders.
So I would say right now, because we're in the off season, we have like 2 individuals a week, and then we have like weights 3 times a week. So, like for example, Monday would be lower body with like you know a lot of squatting and
Yeah.
you know doing like deadlifts and stuff. Where like Wednesday is like upper body, where we focus on the chest, back, you know, and then Fridays would be just a quick pump, you know, arms and stuff. But my favorite workout would be, I would say probably I would say upper body and specific exercise.
Yeah.
Maybe chest. I would say chest
Yeah.
and arms. Probably.
That was the next question as well. What is your favorite workout or muscle group? So
Yeah.
probably chest.
I would say chest and probably like I'm more of a dumbbell chest
Yeah,
press than the barbell. But yeah, I would say chest. Yeah.
Why do you prefer the dumbbell?
I feel like you can focus more on movement and it hits your muscle better. I feel like
Yeah.
than the barbell. So
Yeah. And it gives you more range of motion.
that's very true.
That's funny because my personal preference, if we go into that, like I don't like working on my chest.
Mhm.
Like I'll do push-ups. Like I like push-ups, but like dumbbell, like press or something, I can't get into it.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, everyone's different.
everyone's different. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's just different at this point. Okay, so the next one, and the next question also asked from people on Instagram. How did you start your fitness or gym journey, and how do you keep motivating yourself to go? Because at some point you obviously have to like start.
Yeah. So I think I was like probably like 13 or 14, and back then I was probably like 6'4", 170 pounds. You know, 175. So at that point, I was playing basketball, obviously, but I was just you know considered a tall dude, but I was weak. You know, I was very skinny. I was struggling catching the ball, and I realized if I want to get better on the basketball court, I'll have to start going to the gym, like weight room, and start lifting weights and start getting stronger. Because just being tall, it's not enough. Like it's enough when you're like young, when you're like 10, and
Mhm.
you're taller than everyone else, and you can use that to your advantage. But like getting older, you're starting to play like against people that you know are already in the gym or like lifting weights and stuff. So it's eventually I had to start lifting weights. Yeah, it was probably like 13 or 14.
Okay. So after you started, obviously, I have the feeling, and it's been proven by science, that taller people have like harder time to put on muscle
That's
than
very
smaller
true.
people because it's just more mass required.
Yeah.
So how do you like keep motivating?
I would
yourself?
say starting to work out, I would say like the main motivation for me was like just looking in the mirror,
Mhm.
like those first changes when your chest starting to feel like, you know, bigger, when you start looking at your arm and you see your arms getting bigger too. And then like, cause I'm a basketball player, just being able to jump higher, like my dunks, like started to looking like smoother, like I started to jump higher.
Mhm.
You know, just seeing those changes in the mirror, it's just, you know, keeps pushing you to get better and, you know, work harder, I would
Yeah.
say.
But did it take you a long time to first see results, or did it?
Well,
take
I
you
would
quick?
say when you first start lifting weights, if you never lifted weights before that,
Yeah.
yes, results. You know, you can probably start seeing results after 1 month, or even less, depending on people's genetics. But yeah, eventually, you know, the more you like work out, the more you exercise, you're starting to like, you know, reaching that limit. So it's getting harder to put weight on, but you still, you know, have to have in your mind that you know, end goal of just keep getting better, and like, you know, it's beneficial for your health too. It's not all about aesthetics, you know. So
yeah, definitely. And I love that story, man. That sounds great.
yeah.
I mean, so you said 6'4". How tall are you now?
Right now I'm like 6'8".
6'8".
shoes.
Oh my day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like 235 pounds. You know?
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Whew. Can't imagine how that must feel like turning and stuff. Must be harder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. Last question, and more like for the people on Instagram, mainly for beginners. How can people, in your opinion, I have an opinion too, but let's ask you first. How can people, and especially beginners, find the motivation to consistently go and working out? You've like shared your perspective of what do you think like beginners can do to motivate themselves?
So as I said, just, you know, looking in the mirror would be one of them, and then just, you know, trying to educate yourself on the topic of wellness and fitness, like searching on Google, like all the sources where you can, you know, educate yourself, as I said, like learn more information on how to get better. And then YouTube is a great platform of where you can see the correct exercises, because, you know, we work in a wellness center here, and a lot of times we have people coming to us and be like, oh, what do I do for chest? You know, what do I do for, you know, different muscle groups? But I would say just, you know, YouTube is a great platform, has a lot of good information, and, you know, just for me personally, watching other people work out and just watching their journey, like that's probably one of the biggest motivations for me, you know. Just seeing their body change motivates me to change my body.
It definitely helps if you see people who have already done it.
Yeah.
Well, with that, I totally agree with, you can look up videos on the internet, and also for people at Union who want to like see us and people from the wellness center telling them about what benefits you, you can check out, and this is all linked in the description box down below. You can see our YouTube channel where this video is getting posted as well, our Instagram channel, and our TikTok channel where we post regularly about workouts that you can do in order to benefit your whole body. Well, do you have anything else you want to talk about, or do you want to share something else to the camera or to the people?
I don't know. I would probably just say, like, I see a lot of people, like new, like not members, but like new people coming to the gym, and you know, my recommendation would be don't start working out, because it's probably one of the best things you can do for yourself and your body. But just boosting your confidence, but also like from the health perspective, just it will help your health a lot, and that's it, man. I
think we covered it pretty good. All right, well, thank you so much for sharing, for being here with me, and for coming here and sharing the time. Also with you guys, thank you for watching this video. We hope you had a great time, and please check out our other sources of information like TikTok, Instagram, and so on. I will link them all down below, as I said again. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here. I hope you guys and you have a great rest of your day. See you guys.